it's a crime of opportunity. They'll see a bike that's not locked, which happens quite a bit, or a bike that's not locked properly. So those individuals will take advantage of the situation and, you know, use tools if they need to break or to damage a lock enough to render it, you know, inoperable, and then, you know, the bike's essentially in their possession. So I've always been kind of a bike guy, you know, before I got into this. So to be able to do something that I like, in a sense of this career plus ride a bike, you know, something I love, was pretty neat to do. And I'm fortunate that I'm able to do that. And there's nothing better than to be on a college campus and to be on a bike. My name is Dustin Morris. I'm a University police officer here at SUNY Cortland. I've been here since 2018. I'm in charge of our patrol division on bikes, and that's quite an extensive training that we go through to be able to do that. You know, you can't just jump on a bike and go about your duties. There's a week-long course that I instruct. It's pretty grueling, week-long training to be able to ride and patrol. So this is our bike patrol room. They're all outfitted with, you know, we each get a bag here. You're gonna have a headlight system. You know, it's got red and blue lights. We got a siren if we need it. It's neat. It's a different dynamic to law enforcement. And I like the community interaction part of it. So that's the coolest part, is it's easier to talk to people. You know, you do see things a little better on a bike than you do, you know, riding around in a patrol car.
Hey there. Hey, how are you? Good, how are you? Good. Officer Morris with the University of Police. I'm stopping you, man, because you don't have any lights on your bike. Do you mind if I check it out?
Yeah,
That'd be
the
all
serial
right?
number?
Yeah, do you have one on there?
Yeah.
Did you happen to register with us or anything? Or?
No, I did not.
No. Yeah, that's good that you're aware of where these numbers are. You know, a lot of people don't understand where these are. You know, it's a good thing to record this stuff. Do you happen to have an ID on you?
I got my my student ID.
Okay, perfect. All right, sit tight for a second. I just want to check out your license here, and I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna run through your serial number here and make sure that it's checks out to you and everything.
Okay.
All right.
And really, it just comes down to educating the public. You know, we can't be everywhere every second of the time, right? So you got to do your part as well by, you know, locking your bike, keeping tabs on your bike, you know, making sure that you check on it every day, whether you ride it or not, to make sure it's there.
My name is Anthony Mistretta. I'm a senior here at Cortland, and I'm a victim of my bike being stolen.
My name is Sam Avery. I am a professor at SUNY Cortland and also a bike theft victim.
My name is Jake Baglio. I am a student at SUNY Cortland, and I am a victim of bike theft.
My wife and I both have, or I should say we had, these Schwinn bicycles. So she had hers and I had mine, and we frequent the parkway and ride the bikes. And I had mine leaning right up against hers just like this, and honestly I'd been keeping it like that pretty much all summer long. No issues whatsoever. And then one day I showed up and her bike was here just like this, and my bike was gone.
Yeah, so I used a regular cable lock. I kept it in this lamppost spot, which is tucked right behind Higgins Hall.
I had my bike locked up right here outside Randall Hall, this bike rack. Unfortunately, I also used a cable lock, which I now know is very weak, easily cuttable. I'm sure that was a major factor in how it was stolen, I assume, relatively easily.
This bike is obviously, it's locked up with the proper lock, right? So these are the best locks to have, the U-locks. And you can get them in all different brands and sizes, and so to speak. One of the cables, which you would think is, you know, plenty enough
strength to, you know, secure a bicycle, but however, you can see the evidence here of, you know, a bike lock being cut. Right, that was cut by some sort of cutters, and I'm guessing it was the same situation as that, you know, they're utilizing the U-lock, but it's more for the fact of just kind of tying the leash to the wall, and it's as simple as cutting that, and this bike is gone.
So I mean, I did kind of give them a description of it, but you know, the woman there basically said like, it's not going to be found.
Right.
So.
The thing is, that's what I expected going in. I kind of knew right away that most people never get their bikes back, and there was just that feeling of immediate frustration, but also helplessness. There was nothing I could do. You know, it was gone. Report it, search for it. That was it.
It's just that the whole bike thing is not only my job to protect, you know, the property of other people's, but it's also kind of a personal thing for me. I take it personally when someone, you know, reports a stolen bicycle, or I see somebody's bike was stolen, or, you know, I'm a bike enthusiast, and I would not want to be in their situation. But thankfully, I feel, you know, I'm glad to be on my side of things where I can hopefully help, you know, and you know, fix that problem.